Hey guys, and welcome back to Skeesh. Today I'm going to be going over the spring 2022 season of anime, and we're going to be taking a look at the shows that I will be watching this season. I'm going to be watching a lot of shows this season, so we're going to jump right into it and kind of get through them pretty quickly. As always, I'm using the live chart. You can go through, click on what shows you like, don't like, what you're going to be watching. Really handy tool to have for something like this, or just to see what's coming out in general. I'm going to be doing this a bit differently. We're going to be doing it in a tier list to see shows that I'm really anticipating to shows that I just kind of threw on just because they looked kind of fun, I guess. So let's hop right into it. First on the list, we have The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2. If you haven't seen the show, I would definitely suggest picking it up. It is an isekai that is basically four heroes get isekai into a new world. There's like a sword, a spear, a bow, and a shield hero. And the shield hero is basically seen as the lowest of the low and everybody hates him. And that's who our protagonist in the show is, the shield hero. Having seen the first season, I really enjoyed it. Typically I like isekais, but I don't know, I feel like they get a lot of hate and they're overdone a little bit. So I'm gonna throw this one in an A tier because it was a really good show overall, and I'm definitely expecting the second season to do the same thing. Next on the list is Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3. If you haven't seen the first two seasons, definitely go back and watch those. It is a really, really funny show. Wholesome, funny, rom-com, psychological type beat. It's pretty fantastic. And I do love this show, so this is 100% going in S tier. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. Another big one on the list, Spy Family. This show's been receiving a lot of hype, and for what it looks like, good reason, just based on the visuals, the description, and the trailers that we've had. It looks like a really fun show. And I've been waiting for this for another long time. This show looked like a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to watch this. So, yeah, this is probably gonna throw this in S for anticipation wise. We have Komi-san Can't Communicate Season 2, and that actually got a Season 2 extremely fast after the first one. Like, it wasn't this last season, but the season before that is when it first aired. It was kind of like everyone was looking forward to it. And unfortunately, Netflix did botch it a little bit for anyone who watches with the subtitles and doesn't live in Japan. They were late on the releases and the subtitles were shoddy and subpar at best. It's just something that I really enjoyed watching all the way through, regardless of how bad the subtitles were, or even though it was a late release delay. So we're gonna put Komi-san in A tier. Date A Lie Season 4 is finally coming out. I'm a big fan of this series. It's basically just a big harem where the dude has to get the girls to fall in love with him and save the world. In a way, it kind of reminds me of like the High School DxD thing, where sure, it is just like a big ecchi harem, but the story is actually really good and fun to follow. And this is one that I've been waiting for an extremely long time. It actually got delayed a couple seasons ago, and the anticipation is way up there, so that's S tier easy. Shikiki Mori is not just a cutie. Fun little note fact, this is actually the first show where I've read part of the manga before it actually got an anime. This show will be a lot of fun to watch. I'm actually curious to see how Shikiki Mori kind of ranks with the best girl type thing, because with this season, Winter, Marin Kitagawa stole the floor 100%. That show is beating Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer every now and again, which is absolutely crazy to think about. So we'll see if Shikiki Mori can do the same thing that Marin did. And I'm gonna give this, we'll go A tier for this one. A couple of cut is next, and I have no idea what to expect to this show, so we're gonna go through the description real quick. Mixed up with another family's child as a baby, high school student Umino Nagi is finally meeting his biological parents. On the day of their meeting, he happens to encounter Amino Erika, a high school student at a prestigious and wealthy girls' school. At her request, he's half forced into pretending to be her boyfriend so she can avoid marrying her fiance. However, not only were they the babies who had been mixed up, they're also engaged to each other. The loving parents of both families officially recognize their engagement, and the couple begins living together. Nagi is in love with his classmates, Sagawa, Hiro, and Erika is determined to rebel against her father, so the couple agree not to get involved with each other. The mixed up, chaotic, romantic comedy starts now. Can't really go wrong with like a comedy harem romance, but shonen's in there, and that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm gonna go B. I don't know what to expect, and it's just kind of, if it goes good, awesome. If it doesn't, I wasn't expecting a whole lot, so I can't complain too much in that way either. I apologize for butchering the Japanese romanji on these, just bear with me for a second. Aharu-san wa Hakarenai. I've seen this show a lot on like Instagram stuff and reels and little clips, and this looks absolutely amazing. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Kind of gives me the feeling of my senpai is annoying, but with a girl who doesn't really talk. Again, small type beat. And this is definitely, yes, I've been waiting for this for a long time. This looks like such a fun show to watch. I'm gonna say, if you're not watching this, 100% pick this up. Summertime rendering. Again, no idea what this show's about, so let's go into the description. Upon hearing of Uchiha's death, Shinpei returns to his hometown of Wakayama City on Itogashima and reunites with his childhood friend's family. The funeral goes smoothly, but under the surface, something strange is brewing on the island. What mysteries await him on the secluded summer island? I love mystery shows like this. Anything supernatural mystery is right up my alley. And this is definitely going A tier. I'm just not putting an S because I've never really heard of it before, so I have no idea what to expect. Just because it's mystery doesn't mean it's going to be fantastic. But if it is bad, I'm going to be slightly disappointed. Tomodachi Game. We have another psychological... Is that psychological? No. High school student Katagiri Yuichi, who values friendship above all else, enjoys fulfilling life with his close friends Sawagiri Shiho, Mikasa Tenji, Shibe Makoto, and Kokorogi Yutori. However, after a particular incident, they're dragged into a debt repayment game. The only way to beat the Tomodachi Game is to not doubt their friends. Bound together by solid friendships, the game should have been easy, but will they trust or betray their precious friends? The true nature of humanity is exposed in the ultimate psychological game. Kind of leaning on the Future Diary type beat with this one. And I really did like Future Diary. Actually, Darwin's Game too. I haven't seen it, but my friends have hyped it up a lot. We're gonna go B with this one. I feel like it can go either way. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. Can't be disappointed with either. I guess this is the season of season 2s with the Demon Girl Next Door season 2 coming. And that show was 100% amazing. And if you're not watching it, you're really missing out. That's going S tier easy. Don't Hurt Me, My Healer, a fantasy and adventure comedy starring Carla, a dark elf cleric who invested too much in her insulting skills, and Alvin, a swordsman who has put up with her antics. Low-key gives me Kuma 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 Bear vibes, and that was a fun show. That was a pretty fun show. In terms of how much I want to watch it, this is difficult because Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle was one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. And it reminds me of this in a way, along with Kuma. I'm gonna go B for this one. To become a real heroine, the Unpopular Girl, and the Secret Task. Hiyori left her hometown to pursue her passion, track and field, by enrolling in Tokyo's Sakura Gaoki High School, looking for a part-time job in Tokyo. She ended up working as an apprentice manager for her classmates. The story revolves around the coming of age of Hiyori as she juggles school, extracurricular activities. Kind of gives me an Idol type beat, but with dancing. I don't know. I love Idol shows, but we're gonna go C. I'm gonna go C with this one. In the Heart of Kunoichi Tsubaki, basically just looks like lolly ninjas. And probably gonna go C with that one. Might be good. I don't know. We're iffy on it. Definitely going to see. RPG real estate. It's basically, in the shortest terms, girls who, after the Demon King is killed, just sell houses. Literally just real estate. And I think this looks like a really fun show. We're going B with this one. Healer Girl is next. And it is a music show, and I do love music shows since I do play a lot of music myself. And a lot of the times the music is bumping. We'll go C again with this one. Love Live Nijigasaki. Kind of have a bone to pick with Nijigasaki in a weird, really gripey way. It doesn't really feel like a Love Live. They're all doing their solo thing, which is still cool, and I still enjoy watching the show, but it just didn't feel like any of the other seasons. And for that, we're gonna give it a C. It was meh all around. And it wasn't bad, it was just meh. I'm about to butcher this next show, so hold on for a sec. Shachiku-san wa Yojo Yurei ni Bayasaretai. That's the best it's gonna get. When Fushihara-san, a company slave, is working at her company until midnight, she hears a voice on the floor, "Leave now." The voice comes from a little ghost, Yurei-chan. Yurei-chan wants Fushihara-san to go home for her health. But Fushihara-san doesn't want to leave because she loves the cuteness of Yurei-chan. This is a heartwarming and cute story woven together by the two. This looks kind of like a fun little chill out, relax type show. And we'll go C again with this one. Not really anticipating it, but it'll probably be a fun watch throughout the week. Q is actually airing right now, so it's 12 episodes now, and then next season we'll go right back into another 12 episodes. This is basically just a show about voice acting, and what's actually kind of cool about it is this big company has a lot of these girls that are trying to be voice actors, and they're broken into groups based on something that they wanted to do. Like, a couple of the girls are doing anime voice acting for a show, some of them have a podcast, other ones are like a virtual idol group. It's really cool to see like the different aspects of voice acting, and it is fun. It is something I kind of look forward to every week. And of course we used Best Girl for the picture, and I do like Q, so this is a B. Shin Iki Tosen. There's not a whole lot to go off of here as there's no synopsis, but we do have some tags, and they are ecchi, martial arts, school, and superpower. Seems meh. I threw it on just because, probably just because the ecchi tag. So let's go C. And last but not least, we have trapped in a dating sim. The world of Otome games is tougher for mobs. It's just an isekai, and I don't know. I didn't pick too many this season. I'll go B with this one. So here is the tier list for the shows that I'm anticipating this season. I do recommend going to LiveChart yourself and checking out the shows that are coming out this season. And if you think that there's something that I missed that I should probably pick up, then definitely leave a comment. If you guys like this video, feel free to subscribe, check out other videos on the channel. We do upload pretty regularly. And check out the podcast, Hello Harm, and Mikan Clothing brand. And we'll see you guys next season.